We must kill them immediately. They are the IRGC. Oh, here. Media quickly claimed that the terrorist wife was a Columbia campus. Yeah, here is Layla Alarian, the daughter of the supposed wife of a known terrorist, spoke to us last night. So this was one of the grossest things, dude. This was one of the grossest fucking things. Like, this person has had bylines for NPR. This person has worked for Vice News, now works for AJ Fault Lines. The fact that they just straight up are like, yeah, guess what, dude? This woman that attended the fucking encampment is the wife of a person who literally took a plea deal so that we couldn't torture him for 30 fucking years in Guantanamo Bay, is actually somehow a terrorist as well. That's crazy. That's actually a crazy thing. Once again, reminder that Nelson Mandela was on the terrorist watch list since until 2008. Okay? Oh, I think it's the sister of the person you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Layla Al-Aryan. Oh, wait. I think maybe there's another one. Yeah, you're right. There's two of them. Hold on. Here, let's just watch what she has to say. This is her mother, though. This is Lila's mother that they're talking about. Going full Alex Jones, my dude. Gonna do supplement ads at the top of the hour ad break. I already ran it.
As soon as I saw what you mentioned, the smears against my mother, and the fact that the media was just regurgitating it, you know, mindlessly, thoughtlessly.
Bro. For the record, I just want to mention something. Yeah, her dad was the guy who took the plea deal. Her husband is a professor at George Washington. Is very cool. So this woman's father took a plea deal to admit that he is a terrorist, right? At a time post 9/11, where if you were a Muslim and they got you, you're going to Guantanamo Bay and they're torturing your ass. Okay, so he doesn't want to fucking go. He doesn't want to go to prison. All the counts are dropped. Like, it's a textbook bullshit plea bargain circumstance. But let's say he is a terrorist. Okay? Let's say he's not, but let's say her fucking dad was a real die-in-the-wool, radical fucking dude who was like caught making IEDs or some shit. What the fuck does that have to do with the dude's wife? What does that have to do with the dude's daughters? Is this how we operate now? Guilt by association? Guilt by lineage? What a fucking psychopathic attitude to have. That is crazy. Yeah. Also, yeah. Speaking of terrorists, Gustavo Petro, who famously cut ties with Israel as of yesterday. Fun fact, probably one of the most deserving ties being cut with Israel is actually Colombia, the country. When you think about what Israel's relationship with Colombia, the country, was when Israeli weapons were killing Gustavo Petro's friends directly. Israeli surveillance technology was being utilized by the Colombian government to kill and surveil Gustavo Petro's friends. Now he's the fucking president. Just saying. But that's besides the point. We're not going to talk about that. Once again, I just wanted to mention something. The idea that like this works because like this woman who works for Al Jazeera and her sister who works for NPR and fucking Vice News, okay? These people are productive members of American society. To say, well, their dad's a terrorist because he took a fucking plea deal so he wouldn't be tortured endlessly in Guantanamo Bay makes them terrorists is insane, okay? That's insane.
I mean, this is clearly a really desperate attempt by Mayor Eric Adams to justify the horrific scenes we saw last night, which will be in the history books as a case of state repression and overreach in terms of sending dozens and dozens of NYPD officers to remove students from a building. Of course, we know there's this longstanding tradition of students taking over buildings and anti-war protests, but in this case, he decided to justify it by invoking my mother, a 63-year-old retired teacher who simply wanted to see this beautiful act of solidarity, this protest in support of the people of Gaza. She herself, her father was from Gaza. She's lost over 200 family members in the last 6 months in Israel's horrific and violent campaign in Gaza. And it was just this scene that really gave her hope and made her feel this sense of solidarity. And it's really shameful that the Adams administration used her presence during a very short time on campus in a disgusting attempt to smear these student activists. And
like, I can't, dude, it is so insane. It is so insane. I can't get over this. It's just pure post 9/11 Islamophobia, and it is being channeled by the fucking liberal mayor of one of the wokest cities, New York. Like, what the fuck? In order to justify brutalizing hundreds of fucking peaceful demonstrators at Columbia University because they did the crime, the gravest crime of all, saying like, yeah, Israel's doing some fuck shit and I don't like it. It is such a perfect demonstration of insanity. It's like the mania that we have, the fascism that we are experiencing right now at the behest of a foreign nation is so unimaginable, so flagrant. I don't know. I don't think you need to be a radical to see it, dude. I don't know. I feel like it's so apparent. And yet maybe I'm still the radical one. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on at this point. Like, it's illegal in America to fucking disagree with a foreign nation. Okay? You can't do it. We'll fuck you up. We'll kill you. It's like we looked at what Israel was doing and brought it directly here. And we're like, let's do it ourselves. Here's Aaron Mate. CNN's The Laura Coast just smeared Sami al-Arian, whose wife apparently visited a Columbia encampment a few days ago in solidarity as a convicted terrorist. This is a malicious lie. He was never convicted of terrorism. He was charged in a bogus case under the Patriot Act. Jurors did not convict him of a single count. When the prosecutors refiled the case rather than accept their defeat, he chose to plead and accept deportation rather than go through another trial. The prosecutors then extended his prison time by trying to force him to testify in an unrelated case. During his ordeal, he spent years in solitary confinement. He's a former political prisoner and a symbol of the very dehumanization of Palestinians that brave students are protesting. CNN should retract and apologize. Of course they won't, because he's fucking brown, dude. Like, his case, I looked into it, okay? I looked into it. His case is like one of those cases. His case is one of those cases that you watch 20 years later, like in a Netflix series of like the grave injustice that befalled the otherwise beautiful American criminal justice system. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah. We're still trying to reconsider. We're still trying to do the post 9/11 hysteria in 2024. And people are so goddamn geared. They're so, I thought personally that when, Dr. Oz, a Sunni Muslim dude who is like a very famous television guy, right? A Turkish guy, when he was running in a fucking state like Pennsylvania for the Republican Senate seat, I thought like maybe the Islamophobia stuff is no longer hitting as hard. Turns out, nope. It was just in our hearts, okay? We were waiting for the best opportunity to bring that shit back. What is this? I was so wrong, dude. I was so goddamn wrong. Before a fever breaks, the temperature becomes almost unbearable to live through. This time for Palestinians and all other downtrodden people, the fascists will hurt us back up until the violence from imperial boomerang is insufferable for all citizens. Yeah. This is what I try to communicate to people, but I think in their privilege, they personally don't recognize that, like, these violent means have violent ends, and the imperial boomerang will always snap back at you, okay? A perfect demonstration of the imperial boomerang is what the Israeli citizens that were protesting against their own government in 2018 faced when they defied their own government, when their own government wanted to become even more reactionary, even more right-wing, even more religious as a theocracy, right? They were violently suppressed. I just want to point out something here. I've always maintained the position that America doesn't punish people like myself for silly things that I would absolutely go to jail for in a country like Turkey or in a country like China. And the reason why America doesn't, or historically doesn't, punish people like myself until push comes to shove is because of the power that it has. America can have free speech, theoretically, at least more free speech than America can have more free speech than other countries, specifically our foreign adversaries, because of the power that we have. And now that's changing. You should be very afraid that that is changing, because that's changing because these are the actions of a weak state, not a strong one. Okay? We are living in a dying empire. That much is clear to me. Because the reality is, if we were a strong empire still, this kind of stuff would be nothing. First of all, Israel wouldn't be openly dog-walking us on the public stage. And then we wouldn't be doing this to our own citizens at the behest of a foreign nation that it only gets to do all of the violence that we are currently criticizing with our taxpayer dollars and with our political cover. The brave students at Columbia and other universities have held a mirror to the face of the U.S. empire, says friend of the show, Jeremy Scahill. The state uses extreme force against its own children at home in a futile attempt to crush their dissent against the state's facilitation of a genocide abroad.